Home Sweet Home is a 2020 film directed by Juan Mas. It's written by Lesley and McDaniel, and we have a cast including Natasha Bure as Victoria. And I like the messages. The narrative is okay. Victoria is pretty insufferable. Great performance from Bure, but the character I really struggled to like. That's not to say she doesn't go on a journey and that there aren't moments when she improves and becomes a little bit more likable, but for the most part, she's not great. Victoria wants to attract this particular person, but he is not interested in her. And then she learns that he runs a house building project. And Victoria's not religious, but she figures how hard can it be to take part in this ministry's project of building affordable housing for people in need. And that way, the boy will start to pay attention to her. And this is her plan, and this is what the film is about. Will she be able to pull this off? Will she be able to pretend to have faith? And will it work? I'm not going to say what happens, but Victoria does go on a character journey. She does change over time, and we do get to see different sides of her. But I still found her to be really, really annoying. I can't get away from that. And because she is our protagonist and the film is pretty much from her perspective, it does mean that largely it's not the most pleasant experience. Obviously, we have some really great messages about doing things for others. It's obviously a faith-based film, which is something that I rather enjoyed. I know it won't appeal to everybody, so that's just worth bearing in mind, but that certainly worked well for me, and we do have some great messages in here. The specifics of the narrative are maybe not the most interesting. There are a couple of times when it definitely tried to be a little bit dramatic, it tried to be emotional, but I wasn't really feeling it. And I think that's largely because I found Victoria to be really irritating, and that's largely what I was focusing on. Not intentionally, but certainly I couldn't escape that. So I think I recommend it. If the narrative sounds like your kind of thing, then I'd say it's probably worth checking out. It's not a bad story. It may not be the most interesting from start to finish, but there are definitely moments that are not too bad. Victoria isn't a very likable character for pretty much the entire film. I don't think she's meant to be, to start off with. I think that's kind of the point, that her priorities are maybe not great. She maybe doesn't have the most helpful attitude. And yes, as I said, there are moments when things start to change, but maybe not enough or not quickly enough for my liking. But nevertheless, it's not enough to make me not like the film. So if it sounds like something that might appeal to you, then sure, check it out. Home Sweet Home has some great messages. Maybe not the most likable protagonist, but the performances are good, camera work's good, lighting, no problems with any of that. The pacing is quite good as well. So all things considered, if Home Sweet Home sounds like it might appeal to you, then I'd say it's probably worth checking out.